What is up, Huskies? Welcome back to another day of Overwatch doubleheader week. We're here playing against Ball State. It's PK0, and I'm here with Quasimodo.
Hello, everyone.
What is up? So, today, gonna be a definitely hard game for the Huskies. Playing against Ball State, who's currently probably rated. I'm trying to think. Projected. There we go. Couldn't think of the word. Projected to be first seed. They just played Northeastern, and I think they beat Northeastern 3-1. So definitely gonna be a hard one. Because I also don't know if you know, but in NECC actually, Northeastern was in Tier 1
Oh, wow. Okay.
for that. Oh, early pause.
Perks were on.
Well, oh, I see.
Yep.
You can see the level.
Yep.
Yeah. No perks yet. No perks yet, gamers. That's gonna be, I think, a next week thing.
Yep,
Maybe.
next week.
I don't know if they've officially told us for ESC yet, but if I had to take a guess, probably within the next week or two, we'll be playing with perks, which I'm excited for.
Also excited.
I'm excited. Where are we gonna end? Oh, okay, same map. Still Control Center. But yeah, things seem to be going good though. Had a good warm up. I'm pretty sure we're feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good.
Yep.
But like I said, this is definitely gonna be a hard one. This is gonna be one of our hardest games of this season. But going in here, we're gonna roll out on our usual, just another day in the office. The Hazard, Jorn, Genji, nothing too new. I am curious though how the meta is gonna start to shift once perks are here. Cause
Definitely.
from playing the tanks, I still haven't decided. I shouldn't even say decide. I feel like the same characters are still good, but some perks seem crazy. Like Queen's perks are really good.
Yeah.
But we're going here. I think I'm kind of surprised we gave White. I know we usually try to give it if there's a Junkrat or something, but I'm a bit surprised we gave it just because we're on this Hazard comp and we can brawl. We can take the brawls.
Mhm.
So just a little bit of poking going on. NIU trying to wait to find someone to really go in on. Unfortunately, Gooby is going to fall. NIU is able to find a pick onto the Torb and the Genji. But it's a 3v3, and Ball State has the tank advantage. But NIU still kind of holding strong as long as they can play this, unfortunately, Flip-Flop is going to get booped off. I think it's just going to be a NIU has to out. I was going to say, they're able to play that coast, maybe hold it or, get out, wait for their 2 to come back. Can maybe fight it because Ball State was also down a couple.
Yep.
But just resetting, NIU gonna look to try and open up here. Gooby already getting some early pressure on him, but he's able to grab the Mega. I like this pressure on the Queen from Allegro, kind of forcing her back. They fall back to point. NIU's gonna have to look to take this space now, kind of open it up again. Gooby starting to anchor point some. Unfortunately, just doesn't make it back to anyone. But he's going to turn here for the Queen, and hopefully NIU's finding some good pressure, I feel like, on Queen here. Getting her down to 1. Oh, unfortunately, Gooby's going to fall. NIU able to find a trade onto the Torb. And they're going to get out. Honestly, with a full regroup here, NIU can maybe take it fast. I think the Torb... Oh, unfortunately, Aussie is going to get picked off. I think they went back to taxi the Torb. If we could have got full group there, maybe could have took another fight. But I think they're going to look to maybe try and walk through White this time, which I do like. Both flex support ults coming out.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, that...
A lot of
Juno,
damage Gooby has to deal with there.
Yeah. Walking into the Torb and just some of the other stuff I know definitely going to hurt for him. They are able to find a pick onto this Torb, but I don't know if they'll be able to find much else. Unfortunately, Flip-Flop falls. Allegro able to get out successfully, or almost successfully. Maybe, hopefully. I like this beat. Able to find the Lucio, which is pretty big.
Very big
I'm
pick.
hoping to maybe see an overclock come in here.
Fortunately, Gooby does fall.
He does,
NIU even
but
again.
NIU still, they're still looking to fight this. Maybe able to find a pick onto the queen here even. Oh,
Ooh.
still more ults coming out from
Was
Ball
definitely a
State.
good fight there.
Yeah, I think, I'm not sure exactly what happened. I'm assuming between the beat outside kind of walking up,
Mm-hmm.
Gooby just had to walk in without as much pressure on the queen so she can just
Yeah.
keep walking. And it's just a fight he's going to have to try and win. And then unfortunately fell, but like they were still able to find the pick on the Lucio. And then I like the overclock coming in the blade. Just kind of unfortunate because then they also popped blade.
Yep.
And then they popped beat. And then they popped like everything else.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, well, I mean, what else can I do?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But see some slight switches. It looks like Ball State's swapping off of the queen onto Hazard here. Queen probably not as good here. I always feel like Brawl's not as good here. It's usually viable, but like I don't know. I'm not a big fan of it. But here we are, just in a poke. Hopefully they are able to save Allegro, and maybe they're able to find this Genji who's just kind of in. No one else has really walked up with the rest of the ball yet, and unfortunately they find a pick on Osti, but NIU's gonna find a pick on the Lucio. Allegro able to get out here, hopefully, and unfortunately he's not. And it looks like NIU's just gonna have to regroup here, look for something. But I think right now the hard part is kind of opening up these fights. I feel like we can maybe just go on something a little bit faster.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like we're doing a good job pressuring. It's just that next step. Ooh, and unfortunately Gooby just kind of gets spammed out. I'm sure this Torb turret and this Torb just don't help.
No, not at all.
With everything he's just having to deal with.
I don't know about you, but when there's a Torb on the enemy team and I'm tanking, I always feel that turret pressure. It might not be a lot of damage, but oof.
Oh no, I do too. It's not fun. It's not fun. They are trying to open up top here. I don't think they see the Lucio, which I think is funny, but I like this. I kind of like taking this fight up here, just kind of clearing them, so this time we can just walk up instead of getting spammed from a bunch of angles.
Yep.
Walking doing nothing. And unfortunately, Gooby and Osti fall before they can get anything. I think they got caught in the Hazard ult when trying to walk up. But Flip Flop and Allegro are able to make it out. I think maybe gonna go up top again. I think it was a Kiri up there. Hopefully they're able to clear. Okay, I like this. They cleared it again. I have a feeling they're probably gonna just try to like rush from up here. And it looks like Ball State's recognizing we could probably start making moves and starting to back. Kind of just looking at this Hazard. Hazard maybe kill him. Kiri, they call it the Kiri TP, and they are able to flip it. And it looks like NIU is gonna be able to get a point capture here.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we've been waiting for.
That was a good fight.
That was a good fight. I like that. I like the overclock coming in. I liked that rush to just help with it. Oh, Osti booped kind of out of the way. They are able to find a pick onto the Genji, which is big.
Gooby does throw out the ult.
Hopefully, I was going to say hopefully they're able to like get around
Dang.
the Molten Core, but it doesn't look like it. Osti able to find
Beautiful
another
pick by
here.
Osti there.
Yeah. I kind of want to see. I don't know if he'll be able to flip it. Okay, I thought we were gonna see Dragon Blade. But unfortunately not. But that was still pretty good. NIU able to get 36% from that. Gonna be coming in here for another fight. I like this. Maybe just starting out on point. Try to force Blade to happen from point. I like beat for Blade. Hopefully NIU answers with their own Blade. Genji just getting nothing done. Hopefully they're able to find Genji who's won. I like this Blade coming out from Aussie. Unfortunately, he's gonna fall before he can find anyone. NIU still trying to hold out for picks. Allegro trying to find an angle here to maybe catch someone out. But unfortunately everyone else is on point.
Dang.
And Allegro is gonna fall. And Ball State is going to take map 1. But yeah. feel like some of the small stuff you can see where where Ball State's being a little bit precise with it. Like when Gooby walked into point, Genji like went in, did like 2 slashes, kind of realized he was like, oh, I'm not getting anything done. It
Mm.
was like half HP, and then just went outside and stood there for like 2 seconds. Because now it's like, oh, now I have to waste more time to get around.
Yep.
But we're gonna be back soon for Map 2. Stay tuned.
Alright, welcome back. We are on Kings Row Winter Edition. It's snowy out. It's cold. And it's going to be a good game here.
It is indeed.
We got Ball State up 1-0 against the Huskies right now. And we're going to be starting on attack, right?
Yes, I believe red is.
Yeah.
That always mixes me up.
Yeah. We're playing ball. Uh-oh. No, we're not doing that.
Oh, perks are still on.
Uh-oh. Well, we are not playing this week with the new perks that have been introduced to the game. Although they are very fun. You should check them out if you haven't. Free loot boxes if you do the Discord challenge.
Yep.
I know I got mine.
I got mine.
Whole bunch of blues and grays.
Oh,
Nothing good.
It's still cool to see them back in the game, though.
Yeah. But no perks this week. Next week, though, back in full action. Perks. Overwatch. Fun.
Yeah, that should be, a real meta shift. We'll
Oh,
see.
absolutely. Absolutely.
Torbjorn is going to be just a lot scarier.
Yeah, as if he's not already.
Yeah.
As if he's not already. Gonna walk out and see a turd in the sky. And just
Right.
wonder if you can put them on the... I bet you always could. I was thinking the cars on Oasis. I bet you could always do that.
Oh, yeah.
There's got to be something really funny. Like on Volsky, what if you could put... If Volsky was still in the game, you put on the underside of the moving platforms?
That would be cool.
That'd be funny.
I bet you can.
Yeah.
But it just gets destroyed eventually.
Yeah, stuff there.
Yeah, I was trying to think of, like, with the level 3 turret, like, if
Yeah.
it's better to do that or just the wall stick, but the wall stick potential is just infinitely
it's
too much.
It makes it so easy to play Torb.
Yeah. So
On Samoa, throw it way up in the sky like I did yesterday. Oh, yeah.
it's disgusting.
Yeah.
Ball State's going to roll the hazard comp and
Ash Genji.
Jaram.
Spencer on the Zenyatta.
Ooh,
That's a classic.
that is.
I've seen that one before. Uh-oh.
It's going to make PK's life pretty tough on the front line.
Yeah. Spencer's a pretty good Zenyatta, but we'll see. See if Allegro can get a pick here. Doesn't look like he's finding anything. They know to play safe around this Widow. Yep, and they're going to do just that. Swap probably going to come out in a second after some damage is done. Looking at Hazard here. Ramantra pummeling the front line, trying to get some pressure onto this Hazard. Allegro's probably going to go back and swap now to come up and put pressure with the rest of the team. Plazimoto following up behind Ramantra here. Trying to get as much pressure as they can onto the Hazard before
Big pick on
going
Ana.
in. Got the pick on Ana. That's a lot of their heals down as it's only Zenyatta left. Flip-flop is going to fall for it. But we have these Widow angles. PK is going to fall as well. See if we can get another trade. The call is going to be to get out. Plazi gets the Genji on the way out. And is going to live himself. So, overall, not too bad. But everyone will be coming back in full strength here shortly The Huskies might want to go a little fast. They might be down Genji, but we'll see. Starting to take this aggression onto the point, ripping everything they can into Hazard. Popping form. Hazard's throwing wall. The rest of the team is backed up, but this Hazard is not budging. Genji in, and Ananade gets popped to help sustain through the fight. PK's using everything he's got, but the backline falling right around him. And that's going to be another fight towards Ball State.
We should see a lot more pressure on Hazard now that Allegro's on Sojourn, but he'll still have the Ana backline heal keeping him up.
Yep. Absolutely, and perhaps Rail can find another nice pick on the Ana like the first fight. That would be good. Yep, and there's Spencer on the Zen, just finding the Kiriko. And the fight's going to come to a stall here as we just wait for Flip Flop to come back. Just taking some poke damage, trying to build some ults here. Allegro trying to keep his railgun charge. And they're going to call the engagement. Bell's going to get used a little early. Hopefully that doesn't come back to haunt them. Hazard did use ult. Plaza gets taken out. PK0 gets taken out. And Allegro can't seem to find this off angle in time. Just trying to do as much damage as possible. Hazard is very low HP, but it isn't going to matter as Lucio will get out, but the Kiriko will not. About a minute 20 left. Coming up on some ults, unfortunately on both sides here. Ball State able to keep a lot of their ults into this. Ramontra hitting a T-pose there. Love to see it. And we're going to start to walk here. I imagine we're going to see a Kitsune Rush coming out from the side of NIU. Probably matched with a Trank and Nano or Nano Blade. Lego's going to get taken out. We're going to try to counter this Nano Blade with a beat. Ramontra ult's going to get popped. Trying to walk for Hazard. Isn't really going to catch him out, though. That backline is very strong on a pop and nade. Everyone's either purple or yellow. That's not what you like to see.
No, it is not.
No. We did get them to use Bob, though. I was a little surprised at that. Maybe they wanted to guarantee a fight win, but Bob did get used, so there is an ult advantage for us now. 2-1 on the side of the Huskies, with Tranquility being on the side of Ball State. Probably going to cancel out a fair bit of the pressure that we're going to hope to put on here. Bell used a bit early. There's Trank early. Kitsune Rush is going to go out. Flip Flop is going to get traded, though, by the Hazard. Genji's being a menace in the back line. Finds Hayes. Allegro trying to walk around, find this pressure, but there's only so much that you can do with your team falling behind you. Last touch scenario. And that is going to be a full hold from the side of Ball State. 44% for the Huskies, but Ball State does not let them cap first point.
I mean, Ball State's pretty impressive. You saw when Allegro got picked there, it started with an anti into a Discord, into a Hazard slicing around the corner. Like 3 people participated in that kill from all different angles. They've just got such great coordination. Yep,
you can tell they've got some good coordination, some good coaching, and definitely some experience with each other and that synergy. I was saying before we started this map that I've seen a couple names around for a while over my 4 years, and that synergy definitely carries over into the new rosters as well. So we'll see what we're going to do on defense. Ball State, I was going to say, might be getting a little silly, but I imagine they just lock it. But I wouldn't be surprised to see Widow May. I wouldn't be surprised. Widow for the pick. May, Kings Row Classic, and Zarya also makes a lot of sense here.
Yeah, get that win condition ultimate.
Yep, absolutely. All I need is one big ultimate. Honestly, any of those ults besides Widow could probably win them the fight. But
I mean, really, Widow could win them the fight too. I guess.
Yeah, if you can't see Ghost is hitting it, but we'll see. We'll see how it's gonna work here. We're gonna see them aggress. We'll see what the Widow's gonna find. Widow's not gonna find anything, so it's back to NIU just to defend. And let's see what's going on over here. Ball State, we can see trying to take some angles. Not really getting too much. Zarya's getting really charged up here, but Ramontra's going to pop E. He's going to start to walk. PK0 wants it. Everyone's trying to stay up. Flip Flop is going to get taken out here. However, Ramantra trying to keep the pressure up here. PK0 is really keeping the pressure up, but it's going to fall. We can see the Zarya just holding a ton of charge here. But that is going to be the rest of the NIU cast falling. Well, I guess we still have one alive, but unfortunately, one Sojourn into the rest of the team isn't going to do too much. We're going to see a big emote from Spencer. And going to get taken down here.
Well, they
and
almost
that is going to be
another
it.
fight there, but yeah.
Yeah, it was close, but as expected, Bowling Green, not Bowling Green, excuse me, Ball State will take map 2 on King's Row. Valiant hold and a strong attack just to burst through the gates. Find their one pick, and after that, you could just tell that they had the momentum to keep going there. So 2-0 is the score, and we'll see what happens here for map 3 coming up shortly.
And welcome back for Game 3. Joining us now is Plazimoto.
Hello, everyone.
And I'm Gooby.
Definitely been a tough set so far. Been fun fighting Ball State, but definitely humbling.
Yes, yes. They are very good. It'll be definitely a lot of great learning material to VOD on.
Definitely.
Austin made some good points. They have a few of their players have been on the team for a while, so they've got some really nice synergy built together. You'll really see it when you watch it from this angle. There was a fight on King's Row where Allegro gets hit by a Zen ball and then discorded, and then he gets hit by Anti, and then Hazard comes in for the slash. It's just like all within this half a second, but they all have the exact same idea. They're just very together, all on the same page.
Yep, I did notice when I was trying to stall the back line with Venture there, I was in on 3, and I get the dig, pretty decent damage on all of them, and then I dash out onto point, and as soon as my feet touch the ground on point, I get Hazard slashed, and Genji dashes through me headshots. I'm like,
yep.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, they
Can't be doing that.
Nope, yep, they'll punish it.
You have taught me that much.
Yeah. Gonna see the Orisa coming out for Ball State into our Ramatra Brawl. We'll just look for the early poke onto Orisa, trying to find an opening for Allegro to get a rail shot on something.
Genji looking to make something happen in the back line with Lucio there. Definitely don't mind the front to back gameplay here.
Yeah. Fortunately, they will take the first tick of point, but that's alright. We're all still alive. Just trying to keep Ethan alive here. He's gonna fall down and grab Mega. If nobody gets picked, we'll have to take another fight here. Trying to cross that distance to get to the back line there, but it's just so far. We get the Genji pick, which is huge. If Ethan can sustain here, So Nice comes out. Fortunately, Ethan's gonna fall. They're gonna match.
Free reign here. Not much we could do about that.
Unfortunate. It was a real close fight there. The ults come out just at this exact same time. Unfortunately, we could not keep our Ramatra up before the ult. It was a good try. I don't believe we get a touch here.
No, it's not seeming like it.
It's going to be the first point for Ball State.
Felt like the fight lasted a really long time there, but we were definitely playing well.
Yeah, we talked about it before in VOD, taking that staircase side. It was just, oh wow, that's a lot of ult commit. Later's going to make it on a slide. Great disruptor. We will trade, but unfortunately, those ults will find their value. But yeah, the neutral of that last fight was very long. It was just unfortunate they got tick on the point, and it kind of forced us into making a play.
Yeah.
They're top beating the Soldier ult here into their beat.
Allegro just getting absolutely swarmed, but does find some nice peel from Flip Flop there.
Is that a real? I didn't think that was a real way for Genji to get out. We are even right now. Actually, I believe we're up one. If we can find a pick here, or take the point flip. The point flip is huge.
Point flip is very massive
If we
here.
can get this Lucio stagger, that would also be huge. Ethan just trying to mitigate some of that poke. We're gonna probably see, yep, Ramatra ult here, just trying to get that backline out, but the Orisa turning provides so much pressure.
Yep.
Trying to stall at that point for as long as possible. Set up for the next fight. I see a big pull come up. There was that. Unfortunately, looks like it will be point two.
Yep. Northern Illinois, fortunately down 2. Can't do much this fight.
Oh, big spear. Almost catches Asti out. The big dynamites too. Just gonna chill for a second. I see Kasone come out.
Asti, I think, going for a little bit of a flank here.
Orisa spear is gonna catch him. Bob is out on point. Ethan not left with many choices here, but to hold right click.
Not much you can do there.
No.
Yeah, I think Aussie was looking for an alt flank there, but just did not find the footing necessary to commit.
Yeah. I really liked the idea, but yeah, they did a good job of splitting apart so he couldn't just ult them in a pile. Gonna see an early Venture ult here, keep the aggression up, looking for just some big damage, trying to keep the pressure on. Unfortunately, Hayes does get picked off. We're only down 1. Fortunately, Blade's gonna catch 3. Just some great ult usage by Ball State there. It's looking like this last fight we're actually gonna have an ult advantage. Well, it will be an even ult fight, except they have a tank ult, which is arguably better.
Yep.
Soldier ult's coming out, but there's the pull. Beat for pull. It's a great trade, but we're gonna need someone on point here. Unfortunately, Jamie and Allegra do get traded. Aussie's feeling the wrath of the Orisa. And it was a nice try there by NIU.
Definitely a nice try.
Ball State's going to take the 3rd map for the win there. GG's to Ball State. A 3-0 for them. I mean, they're a really great team, so it'll be really good VOD material for us. But
Absolutely true.
I'm definitely glad there was a few fights that I saw some really good execution by us. And it'll be great learning material. And I think Perks will be really interesting to play with. Again, next time when we verse them, being able to compare that. But GG's to Ball State, and thank you all for watching. Do you have anything else?
Nope. But thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good night.
Have a good night.